What's going on YouTube? GeoSn right here. So in today's video we're talking about the iOS 15 jailbreak and some developments that happened in the community. Some good news but also some explanations. So this video is brought to you by AnyTrans, a software that allows you to back up the data on your device, on your iCloud and media library and so on, drag and drop files to your device from your computer and easily back up photos, music, videos and apps. Definitely check it out in the link below. So a couple of days ago, back on November 11th, the ElcomSoft's company posted this, quote, iOS 15.1 BFU acquisition with unknown passcode thanks to Checkmate and coming ElcomSoft iOS Forensic Toolkit update. So they posted a login here basically extracting data from the iPhone without a passcode, and that was on iOS 15.1, which as you probably know has rootfs completely sealed and many other security features. So ElcomSoft is basically a company that does forensic research and they create tools for forensic investigators and stuff like that. They have a mobile bundle which contains all this kind of software for extracting data from, sealed devices or password locked devices and so on. These are not exactly for the general public. However, what they did in here is actually one of the first things to happen on iOS 15.1, because as you probably know, not even CheckRa1n works properly on iOS 15.1 or 15 for that matter. And the reason iOS 15 is not jailbroken yet with CheckRa1n, which as you probably know cannot be patched, is because the team hasn't got to it yet. Now I've got some information from some people in the community that apparently some of the members of the CheckRa1n team are taking their exam at their university or whatever, so they don't have time to work on CheckRa1n, but that has not been verified, so it may not be correct. Anyways, the CheckRa1n team posted no news, no update lately, so as you can see from here, if you go here on the CheckRa1n with the official Twitter, the last relevant update is 0.12.4. So will we have CheckRa1n updated anytime soon? My guess is that yes, because as you can see, it's still possible to do stuff on iOS 15.1 with the Checkmate exploit. Well, granted, this is not a jailbreak, this is data exfiltration, but it's still using Checkmate in the background, the same core component that is being used by CheckRa1n, which means that it's still possible to use CheckRa1n in order to jailbreak iOS 15, just not at this moment. So what exactly do they need to overcome in order to create a jailbreak for basically 15.0, 15.0.1, 15.0.2 and 15.1? Well, for those of you who are unaware, iOS 15 introduced a major security feature compared to iOS 14.8 or older, and that is the sealed rootfs, which means that if you try to remount the root file system, something that all the jailbreaks do at some point in the jailbreak process, in order to be able to install Cydia and, jailbreak files and stuff, the device will actually panic and reboot in DFU mode, which means that you will not be able to use the device anymore. So that is the biggest problem with CheckRa1n right now. That's the issue they have to somehow overcome. CheckRa1n also tries to remount the root file system when it tries to jailbreak, and that of course is not compatible with the new iOS 15 security, and it will indeed fail. But yeah, CheckRa1n doesn't work on iOS 15 for that exact reason, and probably many others, but that is the biggest issue with CheckRa1n right now. It needs to overcome the rootfs being sealed, so that can take time. Now what ElcomSoft did in here, the data extraction, it doesn't actually require rootfs remounting, but it's still using Checkmate, so it's still a great feat of engineering because they were able to actually do this, extract the data from a locked device without a passcode. So that actually raises a question, how safe are the CheckRa1n devices? On the iPhone 10, 8 and 8 Plus, you cannot even set a passcode because the jailbreak would fail, and for the rest of the devices, tools like this can easily outsmart your passcode. So yeah, the CheckRa1n compatible devices are easily turning to be not very reliable and not very secure anymore thanks to the Checkmate exploit, but that is indeed what powers CheckRa1n. So yeah, for those of you interested in CheckRa1n, that's exactly what they need to fix, the rootfs being sealed. But unfortunately that may take time. We have no update from CheckRa1n, but at the same time other companies seem to be doing progress. For example, ElcomSoft in here on the iOS 15.1 with Checkmate. So the battle is not lost yet, but CheckRa1n definitely needs to update their tools because they don't work by default. So please do not try CheckRa1n on iOS 15 and wait for an update. So yeah, congrats to ElcomSoft for doing that. That's actually a pretty interesting feat of engineering. Extracting passcode protected data from a device without the passcode is actually quite interesting, especially since they use their own built tools. So yeah, definitely props to them, and let's hope for a CheckRa1n update in the near future. Thank you for watching. I am GeoSn and peace out.